I'm from Pahokee, Florida. 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 I'm from Pahokee.
What's up, Coach Kash?
How's it going, Mike?
Man, I'm in the building, man. What's going on with you, my friend?
Man, just enjoying another day, man. Beautiful day in the metropolis called Pahokee, Florida.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. A beautiful day in Pahokee, Florida, man. Hey, man, we are back. It's been a while since we've been on together.
Yes, it has, Michael. When the devil got busy today, man, with the internet, man. So we had to, move the location, but through the blessings of God, we here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're in the building, man. It's a new year, 2023, man. Wow, a whole year has passed. And it's funny how fast a year can go by, man. But hey, it's 2023, man. A big year for Pahokee, a big year for Pahokee football, man. And for you, man, for a guy like you, been in the business of coaching for 20 years, headed into your third year as the Pahokee High School football coach. Man, this is big. This is big.
Absolutely, Mike, and I'm highly excited moving into year three. We had two amazing years. Didn't finish like we wanted to, Mike, but things are really starting to come together, and I'm very excited about this group of guys we got coming together in 2023.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, things may not have gone the way that you wanted, but there are still things that has happened that you have a lot of reason to be happy for and grateful for. Not only you, the entire high school. So big ups to the work that's been that you guys have done thus far, and just keep working, baby. Keep working, man. We in here, coach.
Oh, absolutely, Mike. And my motto, man, is always about the work, and as long as the work getting done, we're gonna be all right. And nothing's worth having if you're not working for it. So, and we've been putting in a lot of work, from the start, ever since school been started. So, I'm very happy about what I'm seeing in the future.
Yeah. And coach, man, just for the people who may not listen to the show or haven't listened to the show as of yet, man, one thing that I want you guys to know, man, Coach Kash, this is Coach Kash Show. I facilitate the conversation. We talk about Pahokee football. We get down and dirty sometimes with the discussion in good taste. And we answer questions from our fans and from the people that follow Pahokee football. And we answer those questions to the best. Well, Coach Kash answered those questions to the best of his ability. And we just try to keep it a place where people can learn about Pahokee football and be inspired by what is going on at the high school. So, Coach Kash, again, man, thank you for all that you do, bro.
Appreciate it, Mike. Appreciate it, Mike. Man, it's a pleasure, man. Being able to do it right here at home in Pahokee, Florida. Born and raised, and my favorite alma mater.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, Coach, man, we're gonna get right into it, man. I know you kind of anxious. You hadn't been on for the last three. I mean, I want to say 4 weeks. It could be 4 weeks since the last time you host your radio show or your podcast. And man, I think we shouldn't keep the people waiting.
Never that, man. Mike, man, we're gonna be on cue, and we're gonna get this show going, and we're gonna do what we need to do.
That's it, man. So I'm gonna jump right into these questions that I want to ask, man. Um, I'm looking on social media and I see a lot of things that's going on, man. So I'm asking you, what's new in recruiting um, for high school seniors?
Well, right now, man, I'm getting caught up to speed. Deshaun Benjamin, he signed with Rutgers, and
That's right.
he's finished up some things to try to go ahead and start Rutgers, very soon, hopefully next week, if everything go right this week. Then you had Tony Martin, who's enrolled now. Tony Martin, he's enrolled at University of Western Michigan University. He's enrolled, early enrollee, which, it's an amazing thing to do. Jakaris Foreman, he's signed and committed to Tennessee State. I can't be happy for a kid like Jakaris, man, as hard as he work and
Yes.
with and things of that nature, and the things he have done for this program. And then you have James Jackson has just signed, committed to the Middle Tennessee State. So, which is a beautiful thing. He took a visit up there, I think last weekend, and it went well, and things of that nature. His family, enjoyed themselves, and he enjoyed it, and so he committed, which is wonderful.
What's the name of the school again?
Middle Tennessee State.
Okay, Middle Tennessee State. Okay.
Yeah, Middle Tennessee State. And
Hey,
then,
what part of Tennessee is that school in?
I'm not 100% sure, but I know it's about.
Dog.
I know it's. I know it's.
Man.
I know it's about an hour and a half, 2 hours from Western Kentucky. That's the only thing I know.
Okay.
I actually have never been on campus there, but James Jackson's there, and I'm planning on to make several visits there. Especially as to support him and all of our guys, Jakaris and Jashawn and DJ Holmes, wherever he potentially goes, and things of that nature. We still got some more guys we got to get situated, but just moving along. We had BJ Bolden. He has a visit set up at Dartmouth University right now.
Okay, now that's big.
And along with other visits, so his recruiting is heating up, and then you got DJ Holmes. DJ Holmes right now he has multiple offers, and right now no one everyone's wondering where he's going. I don't know if he's sure where he's going at, but I know whoever gets him, they're gonna get a hell of a player, and and a hell of a young man.
Wow. So I don't want to. I want to come back to that in 1 second. I just, for the listeners who may be interested in where's Middle Tennessee State, is in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. I never heard of that. So yeah, but I just want to put that out there, Coach. But yeah, a lot of people. Go ahead.
Well, I'm planning on visiting Murfreesboro, Tennessee.
Yeah.
Especially my main man James Jackson there. I'm planning on attending, and things of that nature, and
hey, Coach, these boys, this class that you got right now gonna keep you traveling, man. You got a lot of guys that's gone, man.
Yes, absolutely, Mike. They've been. I mean, when you do the right thing, Michael, and and you work hard and you do the right thing, man, good things happen, man. And this team, God has had his hand on this team, and he has allowed these guys to, flourish in the program. And, and right now, some of these guys are, most of these kids are living out their dream, which is a beautiful thing.
which
So
is amazing.
absolutely, Mike. Kudos to the work that's been done, because one thing I can say about this team is they work their butts off. And I tell people that all the time. Like,
Yeah.
this team worked their butts off. And I can't ask, I couldn't ask for more from this team. And through that, through their work and their hard work and their labor, you're seeing right now what's going on with recruiting right now.
Yeah. It's ugly right now, man. And it's been ugly for a couple of years now. And I don't see it getting any better for seniors coming out of high school, man. So we are very fortunate right now to have what we have going on in Pahokee right now, considering what's going on around this country with other seniors and other good athletes are just not getting some of the just due or opportunities that they look for. Yeah. So maybe I'm seeing your staff.
It's been hard, Michael. My heart goes out to anyone that's high school player that's being recruited, or any high school coach right now that's been trying to get his kids into school, because right now, most high school kids go to the back burner. That's why I've always stressed that if you have a committable offer, you need to go ahead and try to lock in with the school as soon as possible, because the pool of talent is very big now. And the way these universities are now, you got to win football games. And before, they'll take guys that they know they can develop the right way in the program. They have a little time. It's not like that anymore. They want to take guys that's ready to play right now because they need to win. They'll take a few developmental guys, but that's about it, man. It's NFL model right now. And I won't say all schools, but most schools are going with the older guys, and that's just business right now. So so most high school guys, they go to the back burner. You have some fun. It's a 4-star right now that that ain't even going to that's not going to a major Power 5 conference school because of the plethora of talent out there. So it's tough selling right now, but yeah, man, it's tough sellings out there right now, man. But at the end of the day, if you put the work in and you trust the process, good things gonna happen. Whether it's this time around or whether you go somewhere and you make plays at a smaller division school and be able to transfer out of there in the transfer portal, or however you get there. But the bottom line, if you end up at a school and you get your school paid for, you're blessed.
Yeah,
And
that's what. Yeah. Say it again, Coach. Hey, say
you're
that one
blessed.
more time.
If you got a school right now, or you have
Rewind that. Go ahead.
school right now, and your school is paid for 100%, you're blessed. And that's you can't ask a coach for more than that, because the way things are right now, you got kids that used to go Power 5 or barely going mid-major, or barely going Group of 5.
Mm-hmm.
You got Group of 5 kids that they strictly D2 NAI, and that's the reality. And then some kids get lucky, man. I consider Pahokee a very blessed team, a very lucky blessed team, being that we got 6 guys that right now that's going to be on full ride scholarship, Division I football, and that's a beautiful thing. And those was we had 6 guys that was targeted on our Division I list. And we got all those 6 guys out of here. Well, we will be getting all 6 of those guys out of here come next week, within 2 weeks.
Now, Coach, do you have anybody visiting this week or in the future visiting schools?
Well, I know DJ Home has a couple of visits side up. I don't know what it's Ole Miss or Western Kentucky. I'm not sure, but I know he visited South Florida last week. From hearing things, I mean, it was a very positive visit. So I know he has at least two more visits set up. I expect him to go on at least two more. He may not. It just all depends. He really hadn't really, tilted his hand on, really what he wanted to do. But outside of that, you have B.J. Bolden. I think he's supposed to be going to Dartmouth this weekend. Ivy League school.
Dartmouth, okay, yeah.
Yes. And then you have, and that's about it. I mean, right now, the last two is B.J. Bolden and DJ Holmes. Everyone else, the other ones they're already committed.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So, for anybody that's interested to know what Dartmouth is in Hanover, New Hampshire. Hanover. I'm gonna hand you over. We finna hand this boy over to somebody.
Hey man, I don't mind handing them over there, man. Anytime, you have that opportunity like that, man. You have to,
Man,
you have to take advantage of it.
man. I don't know in our rich history of people going to college, but this is people. We got to understand the magnitude of a guy that is in our community. Is not saying that he's the only one. I'm talking about right now who it is in the opportunity. This guy got an opportunity to go to an Ivy League university.
Absolutely, Mike. I'm gonna be honest with you, Mike. No one has ever, from a student athlete standpoint, have ever went to an Ivy League school. We had a couple. We have had a couple that would have, could have had that opportunity. They just chose not to do it. If uh, if BJ Bolden make that commitment to do that, I mean, it would be monumental. I mean, right now, Mike. First of all, he's the perfect kid for the job. I mean, very smart, very well rounded, well spoken. Uh, you know, come from a beautiful family, great background. And great ambition, and along with a hell of an athlete. He's a very versatile player. He can play multiple positions, and an even better human being. So, Mike, and I can't tell him where to go, but right now, Mike, it's a bidding war right now for B.J. Bolden in the Ivy League circle. And
That's a great thing, man.
oh, absolutely, Mike.
Great thing, man. And it's big. It's big for Pahokee. It's big for the Glaze area, and it's big for this kid's family. So big up to BJ Bolden, man. I'm praying that you find your way. I'm praying that you got everything there is. You just got to make a decision and live with the decision and go off and make your family proud. Make yourself proud. So, and and big ups to Coach Kash and the administration at Pahokee, his mom, his dad, whoever that is involved in this kid's life. This is an ultimate, I mean, like an ultimate gift. He's able to put himself in a situation to go and grab a free education from a prestigious university. Awesome.
Man, Michael, I mean, just hearing it over again and over again, Mike, I tear up sometime, man, because BJ Bolden can really, give our young kids, a broader look on higher learning and the things that you're able to do with as being a student scholar
Yeah.
at Polk High School, being that, you know. We have had many athletes come out and go to universities all over the United States, but we have never had one to, uh, you know, venture out in the Ivy League and have the ability to, the abilities like him. I made a statement to the Dartmouth coach. I said, listen, if it's one kid on the team or any kid that ever came through Pahokee that was, was up for the job and up for the task to attend that university is BJ Bolden.
Yeah, yeah. And that's big. That's big right there, coach. That's big that you co-signed that. So now hey, we're gonna keep our eyes and ears open for BJ Bolden. We're gonna look and see what's gonna happen in the near future with him. And we just gonna track this kid's progress. But another kid that kind of stick out to me this week, and I saw it on Twitter because I am a Twitter fan, and I'm on Twitter, and I saw that Austin Simmons, he racked up a University of Miami offer. So talk a bit about that.
Uh, that's a beautiful thing for Austin, being that he has had many different scholarship, offers, but one coming from the U. Him being born and pretty much raised in Miami. You know,
It's
his
different.
yes. His mom went to University of Miami. And I'm just surprised that it taken this long. But at the same time, man, it happened, and there's more to come. I mean, my phone been blowing up from multiple Power Five schools. Coming in, scheduling up visits to come and stop by the school or stop by and gather information on the young man. And the sky's the limit right now for him. Being that he's a four-star athlete. He's very humble. Being that he's very football savvy, and he have the drive to be great. I mean, he want to be great, and being able to navigate in Pahokee and thrive upon the high expectations and things of that nature, man. It's a beautiful thing. I really think Pahokee has really allowed him to grow, and I think he would grow even more just being in his atmosphere and having to prove himself over and over again, because no matter where you go, you know how this thing go, man. It's about production.
Oh yeah.
Once you leave this ram, this high school ram, it's more about team, and it's more about guys are trying to just do by guys. When you go to the next level, man, you either getting it done or you're not.
Oh yeah.
And and he has that hit factor, and he's he still have time to grow, but at the same time, man, we just marvel at and we're very appreciative of him collecting those offers, because all the Simmons offers are committable.
Yeah.
I
Oh
mean,
man.
yeah, every last one of them. I mean, and he has more to come. To be honest with you, he probably going to be a 5-star probably by the end of this year, being where he notches at now. I mean, last year he finished the number 7 quarterback in the state, all classifications, all age groups, and he probably be sitting around 3 or 4. After this graduating class happens, and if you're within those top 5 in the state of Florida, you expect to be ranked pretty high.
Mm. Big ups to Austin Austin Simmons and his family, and the work that you guys are doing, man. And it was good. I'm a fan, and it's good to see, like my team, what they ain't my team, but the two teams that
Well,
I
I'm a fan too, and it's good to see that. But we got to win some games, Mike. Man,
man, I know, man. So I've been like the last couple of years, I've been down in the dump, like trying to figure out, man, what is going on with the U. But hey, man, we're gonna be optimistic, coach.
I'm gonna
we're
be
gonna
honest,
yeah,
Mike. I can tell you what's going on with the U, Mike, and a lot of
yeah.
people don't want to believe this. Every other thing is just BS.
Okay,
Mike, what's going on at the U, Mike, is it's just too much to do, Mike. Mike, with today's society, Mike, with this
too much to
generation,
do, coach.
Mike, it's too much to do, Mike. Mike, those kids get down in Miami, Mike, and now you got these NIL deals, and then you have, you know, they have access to more money now than they ever had, you know, as student athletes. They got way more access to money. They got way more coming in than that old Pell Grant. You know, they got way more, way more money than what we had.
Them boys getting down, huh, Coach?
Man, listen, Mike, man, that's been the problem with the Dolphins for years. You know how football is about ball, man. It's about watching a lot of films. It's about
Yeah.
it's about what I'm saying, sacrificing a lot of
Yeah.
time into studying your opponent and mastering your craft. And it's kind of hard to do that, man. You got beautiful beaches, beautiful women. I mean, you got clubs that don't close till 4 or 5 in the next in the morning, Mike. I mean, it's I mean,
Say that
anything.
again, Coach.
I mean,
Them clubs don't stop.
Oh my God, they don't stop, Mike.
It's everything to do in Miami.
Anything you want to do, you could do it in Miami, and you can do it big on any level you want to do it. You want to do a small, medium, or big, you can do it, Mike. And and football takes a lot of concentration. And so when Nick Saban's beginning, okay, have you ever been in Tuscaloosa? There's nothing in Tuscaloosa.
Yeah, compared to Miami.
Compared to Miami, Mike.
Hey,
listen.
It's no school that's gonna have a better party life than any school than Miami. Miami, I mean, like Miami is. I can't speak for maybe Southern California, but I can speak for Miami.
Well, they have the same. They've been having the same problem too, Michael.
Yeah, but I figure they probably did. That's why I drew that comparison real quick. But what I do know, being in Miami, not only that you got the big city as a playground, you travel 20 minutes north, you got Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah.
You travel 30 minutes north, you got West Palm Beach. You got the whole 95 to kind of playground on.
Oh, you got to play, absolutely. You got 2 major airports sitting right there, Mike. You want to,
Yeah.
I mean, it's Mike. People flying in and out all the time, man. I
Yeah.
mean, it's a big melting pot, and it's just it takes some strong minds, and hopefully, man, they can get enough self-motivated kids in there, man, to really get it done, because it's not talent, Mike. Miami got talent just as good as anybody talent, Mike. Mike, I watched the University of North Carolina game. I go to University of North Carolina a lot, Mike, and they have some good talent at University of North Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have Miami talent.
They don't have that.
They don't have Miami talent, Mike, and those games should not. Miami should not be losing the University of North Carolina, and Miami should not be in close game with those people, man. But like I said, football is bigger than just talent, man. You just can't have talent, Mike, and win. It don't work like that, man. It goes back to the work. It goes back to the sacrifices, and and that's one of the reasons why we've been able to be successful at the time being, is because we got a little bit of talent, and we've been putting the work in, and kids been able to make those sacrifices.
So now, Coach, we moving, Coach, into the off season, and I understand the off season workout has started. Also, let me talk about a post I saw on social media that you posted about track as it relates to 7-on-7. So all this is part of workouts, and all this is part of conditioning, and also putting yourself, like working on yourself to be a better athlete, better football player, if you will. So I want to talk about that post I saw real briefly, and then elaborate or continue to talk about like the off-season workouts. But that post was about it was several high school students that ran track that is no longer in high school but matriculated onto the NFL. Patrick Surtain Jr. was one of them. I mean, talk about, running track as it relates to helping athletes, football players in particular.
Mike, you know, uh, Glade Central and Pahokee have always had, especially Glade Central, but our programs have always been very, linked to track, Mike, in general. Mike, 40 times are very important in college recruiting, first of all. Speed is very important in playing the game. The game has gotten way faster, Mike. Most of Mike linebackers that played 15, 20 years ago, Mike, they they don't exist. You used to have these big guys that plug holes and you was fine and things of that nature. No, the defenses have gotten smaller and faster, and the offenses have got smaller and faster. Mike, and one of the things that track does, especially with those skill guys, it enhances your speed, it enhances your endurance, and the competitive aspect in track is huge. Most of the time people think about track, they just think about getting faster, which is a great thing. It's a beautiful thing. The other part is in track, man, you got to be self motivated, Mike. You set goals, Mike. You got to go get them, Mike. Mike, when you get in those blocks, especially those individual blocks, when you get in those blocks, Mike, it's just you down there, Mike.
Mm-hmm.
And every week, you have to understand that, hey, man, I got to put the work in to get better, or I'm gonna keep getting embarrassed.
Mm.
And when you create a mind to keep getting better and to keep working and to keep PR and personal records and things of that nature, Mike, uh, it creates growth and it carries
Mm-hmm.
on the football field. So by the time you get to the football field, Mike, you're a faster athlete. Your mind is more stronger, and you're highly competitive, Mike. I mean,
Mm.
everything you do in track is to beat your best, your personal best, to beat the opponent, Mike. And so those guys tend to be very, way more competitive. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
those guys are more driven, and ultimately, those guys are more prepared to go on to the next level, especially when you're talking skill position. Uh, because people are not recruiting slow players, man. Mike, they're not recruiting subpar players, Mike. Mike, right now, Mike, if you're a skill position and you don't run 4.5 or better, Mike, uh, you're not a Division I athlete, Mike. Mike, unless you have some ridiculous size to go with 4.6, it's not gonna happen.
Right. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's just not gonna happen, Mike. And the one thing about track is the younger you start running track, Mike, the better off you be.
Yeah.
Everyone that I know that have ran track, Mike, has gotten faster every year. Track will guarantee if you go to track and you give it your all. I don't care whether you win any races, but if you PR, you know, multiple times throughout the season, Mike, you're going to be faster. And a faster football player is a more efficient football player, is a more dangerous football player, a more explosive football player, Mike. And so I'm all in on track. The other side of it, Mike, is I have no problem with 7-on-7 things of that nature, Mike. But 7-on-7 does have a place, Mike. It does have a place, Mike. But if we talking about a true off season, if I'm in the off season, if I'm gonna get better, Mike, I'd rather get faster, Mike, than be out, running routes and things of that nature, doing track.
Mm-hmm.
Still have the summer, and you still can get some of that stuff in, man, if that's what you want to do, man. Because one thing I always, one thing about a highly motivated player, he still work on his craft.
Oh yeah.
You,
Exactly.
that,
Exactly.
that doesn't stop you from working on your craft, Mike. But being able to compete against other athletes, Mike, that's the way to get faster, and that's what I promote around here, Mike. I'm gonna always promote track first, uh, and then the kids that fall, that everybody can't be on the track team, Mike.
No.
So those kids that fall short, we can do some 7-on-7, or we can do more, you know what I'm saying, technique, and fundamentals with those kids, man, to help develop them. Because at the end of the day, man, all of your kids have to get developed, and that's what my off season. That's what my off season. That's what we do in our off season. We push our athletes to track. Um, our big skill, majority of them. Some of those the shot put in the disc with things of that nature, but they're gonna hit that iron, they're gonna lift weights, and they're gonna do a whole lot of individual stuff, when they can, throughout the week. And the younger guys that fall, short of being on a track team or they're not involved in another sport, we're gonna do a whole lot of development and work with them outside of lifting weights.
So yeah, hey guys, if y'all listening, parents, football players, if you're not playing a second sport, or if you want to be faster and you want to be a better football player, I'm just saying, coach. I'm just saying, um, track is going to help you take your game to the next level as it relates to speed. Now, coach, is something that you mentioned, boy, and I can guarantee you, if you a small guy and you run the 4.6, you gonna have some issues playing football on a bigger scale. You really are.
Absolutely, Mike.
You really are. Because
Mike.
the expectation for a small guy is to be fast.
Absolutely, Mike. I heard, it's some. You have some people made some comment, and I have to do this, Mike. Some people said, well, you know, uh, they make comments about running backs that's 5'8", 5'9", or whatever, and say, well, okay, why are you getting recruited and this guy over, he ain't getting recruited. Listen, say for instance, Sean Benjamin. Sean Benjamin run a 4.340.
Yeah.
He's talented. You got some guys that have some talent, some vision, and scored a lot of touchdowns, but if they ain't 4.3, hey man, listen, man, that's different.
Yeah, it is.
Coaches can't teach 4.3,
No.
And they don't
No.
have time to teach 4.3.
No.
And so if you 4.3 already in high school, man, hey man, that's less thing that a coach got to coach.
Oh yeah. I mean, speed, that is speed kills, man. Speed kills. And that is this is what football has become.
Absolutely.
Football is no longer a 4'6", 5'9" guy.
No.
It ain't that no more. So you gotta take it for what it is.
Absolutely, Mike, and the 40 time being so important, and ain't just 40 times. I mean, I'm telling you what the other thing these college coaches do. They go look at 100-meter times.
Yeah.
Mike, people don't realize if you run a 10-9 or 11 flat, you fast.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
ain't got to be 10-2, 10-3.
No.
You run 10-9, 11 flat.
Yeah.
You fast.
That's football fast.
You fast enough.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they go look at these times, like, because they don't just look at 40 times. You guys, I mean, they go, they go look at these times. He ran track. The first thing they gonna do, because you understand that track is the most legit time you can get.
Yeah.
So once they get those times, and it's easy to get those times, because the thing is everything they do now, man, it's a science. They have to validate everything they do. They do. I have some kids right now, man, well, I had some kids that we struggled a little bit trying to find them a home because, they didn't have no valid times, and, and their times had to come from the coach, which is me, so,
Yeah, say less.
I mean, so the bottom line is, you want to be able to, put product out there. You want to be able to put times out there. You want to, when anytime you run the 40, man, you got to make sure that before I run a 40, I got to have an idea of what I'm going to run.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you about. It was a safety. I won't call his name, but I remember a safety at Glade Central. Uh, I mean, this kid was amazing. He was phenomenal. I mean, he was. I mean, I loved everything about. I love watching this kid play football. Okay, I did. I mean, anything you wanted to see, he did it. And he had a parent that was very involved and very active, and he wanted the best for his son, and he took him to all of these camps, and and he really thought he was doing him he was supporting, but he was running 4.9s.
Damn.
If you turn on the film, you ain't gonna see 4.9 on the film, Mike. If you turn on the film, Mike, ain't nothing in this kid say 4.9, Mike.
Yeah.
But when they pull that stuff up, Mike, that's what they see. And it was I remember it was a lot of, they was trying to say that the coach at the time was Rashad Jackson, and they was trying to say that Rashad Jackson wasn't trying to get the kid in school and all of this stuff here, and and some people reached out and said, Coach, man, look at this film, why this kid ain't in school? So I'm just like, oh, I don't know. I'm gonna throw some calls out there. I don't know. We'll see. And immediately I got calls back. I mean, they loved the film and whoop and things of that nature, and just like everybody loved the film. But on record, they see those 40 times, and no one's gonna risk their job bringing in a player that the 40 time don't line up, and the head coach, he get there if even though I think he still would have ball.
Yeah, he would. I mean, but you're on the chopping block. You're on the meat.
Absolutely.
Hey, this is how the thing going. I mean, the kid balled in high school. Kid probably could have balled in college, but
yeah, I think he would have balled. But you know how this goes. The problem is this.
It's Mike. The game. It's the way the thing is played, man.
And the thing is this, Mike. If I put a slot, I got a 4-3 slot. I got to face a 4-3 slot, right?
Yeah.
The guy in the slot, he 4-3, 4-4.
Yeah. Okay?
I don't want to get caught in a situation where that safety has to guard this kid, and the safety mess around and stop his feet. That's a bad day, Mike.
Yeah, and you don't want to be the recruiter that brought him in either.
Absolutely, Mike. And it's just stuff like that, Mike, man, that people don't think about. Everybody want to think about, oh, well, he can make play. Yes, he can make play. He's a hell of a player. But when coaches come in, the same thing with height, Mike. Mike, it's certain kids, I don't care what you did in high school. It's certain kids, the height's not there, Mike. It's not happening, Mike.
Oh yeah, man. You already know.
But people that don't understand, they just think, okay, this kid made all these plays at this position in high school. I mean, it's certain now some conferences kids can go play in those conferences. But if you talking about the SEC, Power 5, especially SEC, those are mutants, Mike.
Yeah, I mean, Mike, you got a couple kids. You got a couple kids, and I ain't gonna call. Well, yeah, I can call some names like a DJ Holmes, and no disrespect, and it's just me talking, Coach. I mean, like going to an SEC school like a DJ Holmes would probably be out of position.
Well, you have to move the linebacker.
Yeah, because he a talented kid. He can play. I mean, in high school, but man, even in linebacker, he gonna be undersized.
He still would be an undersized linebacker.
But he can grow. They'll give him what he need probably to catch up weight wise and stuff like that.
He may grow and things of that nature, Mike. But in the SEC,
it's some freaks out there, Coach.
It's just you don't know what type of coach you're gonna be coached by.
Okay? Yeah.
You got some coaches, and I'm just telling you, it happens. I done seen it happen. You got some coaches, I don't care how many plays you make undersized, they want to play the guy that look like he's supposed to be making plays, Mike.
Yeah, man. And I mean, like, come on, man. This is what the game is. That's why we talk about how much of a blessing it is to go get your school paid for free, because when you get to the next level, it's gonna be a whole lot of more BS you're gonna have to deal with, regardless of what you did in high school. It's gonna be a lot of components, a lot of variables that are gonna have to come into play to make sure that I mean, like, you may, bro, it's a lot. So if you can go there and get your school paid for and stick around 4 years, stick around, coach, 4 years. That's big. But that's another whole nother conversation, bro.
Mike, man. At the end of the day, Mike, no matter where our kids go, Mike, I want them all to be successful.
Yes, sir.
But I want all of them to graduate, man. Take advantage of the education. Take advantage of the experience. Take advantage of the connections that you make. The lifeline, the lifetime friends that you're gonna make. When they tell you that, the best friends that you're gonna probably ever have is gonna be the ones you meet in college.
Yeah, exactly.
Man,
I'm still friends with mine right now.
Mike, when I tell you, Mike, I had I done had a couple situations that happened, but I done had situations that happened, Mike, and Mike, I needed money, Mike. I had some legal issues, Mike. I needed a lawyer, and I was jammed up. I need a real lawyer, Mike. And Mike, the people that I made, the people that I had, my college friends and things of that nature, and the connection that I made in college, Mike, those the ones that, those the first to call. Those the first that, to reach out and how can I help and things of that nature, Mike. And to this day, Mike, I can always call or things of that nature. And anytime one of them call me, if they need Mike and I can help them, Mike, I'm gonna do that, Mike, because the thing is, Mike, when you're in a foxhole with people, man, the bond becomes very, very strong, Mike. That's just the same as guys that go out to the military and that's their platoon and things of that nature, man. That the bond and the relationship that they form, man, is unbreakable. And you're gonna always look out for your guy, no matter what.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely, now, coach. Hey, I agree 1,000%. I do agree with you 1,000%. But let's move on, man, because it's an elephant in the room that I want to kind of speak on real quick. Yeah, and I want to ask you, understanding that we're looking for an offensive coordinator. I mean, have you made any contact with one, or will we hire one, or just talk about the offensive coordinator position that's available? Is it
Well,
available?
right now, like I said, well, I didn't say anything. Well, funny you bring that up, Mike. A lot of people don't know. Coach Omar Huckleberg stepped down and things of that nature. He had some, personal things that he needed to get take care of. He wanted to spend more time with his family, and
Mm-hmm.
and I will say that I know, like all coaches, but special Coach Huckleberg, he was extremely hurt by the Hawthorne loss. It was very painful, Mike, and it's very traumatic to him.
Mm-hmm.
I know how hard he works. He was a valuable to us. I know how hard he worked. No one worked harder than him, and juggling his job and still making it. Trying to do his best of a job that he could do. The sacrifices that he have made for our kids and Pahokee. It can't be measured. But with that said, he stepped down. And Mike, I don't plan on bringing anybody in, Mike. What I'll do is the one, two things that happen right now, Mike. This is my plan. The offense is gonna run through me. We all, we'll game plan collectively, things of that nature. But the offense will run through me. I know I'll be there every day. I know, I have help with the offense, and things of that nature. But the first go around is the offense gonna run through me.
Mm.
Um, if that doesn't happen, depending on what happened, Coach Simmons will call the offense and I'll call the defense. But to answer your question is, Mike, I would not be bringing anyone in, Mike, to call plays or things of that nature, Mike. Um, you know, I'm gonna go with the guys that I got. I'm gonna go with the guys that I trust. Um, I might add a coach, Mike. Things of that nature, or I might not. But for as offensive coordinator, the offense is gonna run through me, Mike. Something that I'm very comfortable doing, Mike, and uh, this time has came, and we'll do what we need to do, regardless of the situation and move forward.
Excellent, excellent. Now, last year, coach, special team was a mess, a complete disaster. What are your plans for special teams next year? And these questions that I'm asking from the people that are listening or people that emailed us.
Well, Mike, I agree, Mike. We wasn't as robust on, especially mainly extra points. Everything else got better as the year went on. Especially at the end of the year, we wasn't bad. I mean, we was good punting the ball. Outside of that blunder that we had
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
first place, things of that nature. But that was just somebody not wanting to block somebody, not attempting to block somebody. It wasn't as bad as the result was. But for us kicker, man, a lot of people don't know this, but we got a pretty good field goal kicker. I mean, he's way better than what people think. But the main thing with kicking the ball is kicking the ball, Mike, is bigger than just kicking a ball through a hoop. Mike,
Hmm.
you got to have a snap. You got a snapper. You got a holder.
Boy, it's a
Uh,
lot.
and,
Hey,
and,
it's a
and
lot that take place during a
yes,
snap.
that's absolutely, Mike. And when you when we thought we had it all together, our best long snapper, he got hurt. I mean, he's still hurt right now. He's still injured right now. Kanai. Kanai got hurt and Muck Bowl week,
Hmm.
and it kind of put us behind the eight ball. But the kicker, he's been playing soccer, and he also been kicking and things of that nature, Mike. And moving forward, Mike, I got something put in place to make sure that, um, you know, once soccer's over, Mike, weekly, Mike, man, we'll be working snapper, uh, holder,
Hmm.
kicker. So when the season starts, Mike, this won't happen to me again, Mike. This will not happen to Pahokee football again, Mike. It's acceptable, Mike. I take full responsibility of it for it, Mike. And it got to get fixed. And Mike, if you see anything, if it ain't fixed, Mike, it's me. Blame it on me. But it's unacceptable what happened. Mike, we have moving forward, Mike. We got to make sure that this is not an issue, especially with us having a kicker now.
Man, excellent, coach. Coach, man, we're gonna wrap this up, man. But I want to see what is something that you're gonna leave the your listeners, your following, your people, because you gotta let them know that we will be back next week, same time, same place. And the reason why we got off to a late start is because we had a little difficulties, but that's nonetheless. But what are some of the things you want to leave your fans with?
I just want to say, thanks for all the support that I get, from the Pahokee faithful. You guys have been amazing. Um, anything that any kind of extra support you can give, things of that nature, you know, will be greatly appreciated. The guys need more Gatorade and things of that nature, man. Muscle mass and stuff like that. If we got a plug that want to donate, because we got to put some muscle and weight on some guys.
Yeah.
Feel free. You can reach out to Mike still, reach out to me, or whatever things of that nature. But there's a lot that go into trying to run a program and
Yes, sir.
trying to get the kids the stuff that they need so they can have a fighting chance, in the upcoming season. But very appreciative of everyone. Thanks for tuning into the show.
Yes.
Again, you can go like a page, like my page, the
Coach
Coach
Kash
Cash
Show.
page. You can follow us on iHeartRadio and with our podcast.
Yeah.
You can go follow me Twitter,
Yeah.
Forex Manning, Facebook Forex Manning, Instagram Forex Manning, things of that nature. But when it's all said and done, anyone that loves Pahokee football, we're family, and we do understand that that at Pahokee, expectation will always be high, and that won't change. And
Yes.
the only thing we can do is try to embrace it and try to make the most of it. But very appreciative, you guys. Thanks for everything, and we'll be going again the night of signing day in 2 weeks.
That's it. Let me tell you something, Coach. Man, I'm glad that you mentioned that. You threw it out there that any little thing can help, man. Like buying protein shakes, buying peanut butter sandwiches, or making peanut butter sandwiches. Whatever you can do to kind of help the program move in the direction that it needs to move in, or continue to um, support the team and the coaching. Like all these things cost money. And if you can give a little bit, help a little bit, um, hey, let's do it, guys. We got to get behind our team, our coaches, our staff, and big ups to Pahokee High School with the 100% graduating rate. So come on, guys. I understand it was a big fuss about winning state championships and winning the state, but guys, let's be realistic and say that our high school, Pahokee High School, is doing a great job right now. And I want to say this one more time. Pahokee High School is doing a great job right now today. Now, regardless of what you think or how you feel about the school, how you feel that Coach Cash should have won a state championship or not, man, these guys are winning football games. They putting guys in college, and we graduating high school kids, man, at 100% graduation rate. And we putting guys in school, not only D1 schools, D2s, D3, NAIA. Come on, guys. You see it. The proof is in the
And
pudding.
and about to be Ivy League, Mike.
Say it again, Coach.
About to be Ivy League, Mike. Don't leave that out, Mike.
Oh yeah, about that. Yeah, Coach. Real talk, man. The biggest, I like one of the biggest stages that a kid can actually go to school and perform on is the Ivy League school. So we're doing
Absolutely.
big things, guys.
I mean, Mike, listen, Mike. I know we closing, Mike, but enough can't be said about the opportunity that DJ Bowden, that BJ Bowden has been afforded,
Yeah,
uh, and I'm extremely happy at it, and I really hope he chooses to go to an Ivy League school because his recruitment has picked up tremendously. I mean, BJ Bowden has about 10, 15 offers right now.
yeah.
So it is what it is.
Man, who wouldn't want a smart football player? Not saying that our guys are not, but I'm talking about uh, um, a guy that you can go and train, and he can come out and be a president of your company. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Mm.
So we got awesome guys, man. But big ups to BJ Bolden again, like you said, Coach, and big ups to his parents and himself for putting in the work to put himself in a position to be where he at today with the help of his coaching staff in the high school.
Absolutely, Mike. Kudos, man. Like I said, BJ come from a beautiful family, man. He got a lot of support from
Yeah.
mom, dad, and the rest of the family, man, both sides. Uh, it couldn't happen for a better kid. Like I said, he is that, and if it's one kid that I know is up for that task, it's him.
Well, Coach, man, it's been a pleasure to be on the Coach Kash Show. We're gonna come at him again in 2 weeks, or if you want to drop by before then, you'll sit on social media that Coach Kash got something to say. You know, he always got something to say now. This Coach Kash. It wouldn't be Coach Kash if he didn't have something to say. Guys, feel free, Coach, and I'm just saying this, Coach. Feel free to hit me up on my inbox. Hit Coach Kash up. But look, Coach Kash is not shying away from your tough questions. He answering, I'm sorry, the tough questions that y'all asking. So look, man, we just trying to be transparent and give you guys something to be proud of. Coach Kash, man, thank you for everything that you do, man. Thank you for allowing me to be in the process, man.
Appreciate it, Mike, man. And like I said before, Mike, everybody, you guys see us again in 2 weeks, right after the signing day. Where we will know where DJ Bolden and or BJ Bolden and DJ Holmes will be attending school in 2 weeks.
Hey, we got to go live on that same day.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We will be live.
Same day, and we're gonna try to go as early as we can, Coach.
Oh, absolutely, Mike. Hey,
right
man.
After school, right after school, we
right
going
after
live.
school, Mike. Right after school, Mike.
We're gonna go live. Yeah,
it'll be a great day in Pahokee.
Yeah, I'm gonna be at the edge of my seat, Coach. All right, Coach. Thank you, man. And you done said your last word. So, hey, man, I think we're gonna sign out.
All right, Mike, man. Enjoy your night, man. See you in 2 weeks, Mike.
You too, Coach.
I'm from Pahokee, Florida. 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 I'm from